Okay, so we're going to talk about shin splints and just how to introduce a couple basic exercises for shin splints. So these are kind of like maybe your first line of defense against shin splints. And if you have like a, you always get shin splints every time you start up a new season or something like that, you might look at introducing these exercises a few weeks before your season starts up so that you can kind of get some strength developing to head off the shin splints from happening. Before we get into it, maybe let's just have a look down at the shin area here. So there are a lot of different causes of shin splints, a lot of different reasons why it happens. So really, like, getting assessed is very, very helpful for this condition, because shin pain, it's not always the same thing, right? Sometimes it's going to be pain coming down this area here, which represents one muscle or one group of muscles. Sometimes you can get pain on the shin bone, or especially right up here in the area, like right over the shin bone itself, which could be like a stress fracture, which is a whole other situation that's pretty sketchy that you don't want to be messing with. Or shin splints in this area can even progress into a stress fracture as well. And other times you can have more of like a muscle strain in this area, the front part of the muscle here. So these can all be happening for different reasons and might have some causes ranging from like a muscular weakness of the core, or a nerve output, kind of like power output deficiency or limitation from this area, or it could have to do with something like in the foot, just a little bit of a stiffness in one direction or another, maybe a joint mobility issue that's arisen in the foot, which is treatable, and if you don't get that checked out, you won't know, right? So it definitely is an issue that arises for different reasons with different people, and it's something that you probably want to be getting checked out, especially if you try implementing this stuff that we're going to look at right now and it doesn't work out for you. So if you want to try this stuff out first, you can do it. So from a strength exercise point of view, the first one we want to look at is just a heel raise. You can kind of back your legs out until you feel like you're in a bit of a calf stretch position, and then press all the way up and slowly come back down. Let's do about 5 reps like this. And then what we want to do is do an eccentric strength exercise where you press up on 2 and come down on 1. So you press all the way up with both feet, transfer your weight, slowly lower down, and just repeat that for the one side. Kind of try to tire out the one side. Because I'm pressing up with both feet, I'm able to really emphasize getting into my full range of motion before I do that weight transfer. Okay, so that's an eccentric calf exercise. That's something that you can do aiming for about 2 sets of 15 repetitions is a goal. The other exercise that we can do that looks almost the same setup position, but then just bending the knees. Same idea of pressing all the way up, weight transfer, slow lowering down. But you've kind of established this bent knee position, and you're pressing up, transferring down like that, maintaining the position of your hip and knee. That's going to get into working some different muscles in that area. So basically 2 different variations on the calf raise, one with straight knee, one with bent knee. The other exercise that we like to do is also an eccentric lift. So we use both feet to come all the way up, transfer onto 1, and then slowly lower down like that, under control. All the way up, transfer the weight, slowly lower down. And this is working these muscles here on the front side of the shin. Together, these exercises work most of the muscles in around the foot. And because we're working pretty hard, like lifting whole body weight on one foot, you're going to get some significant strengthening benefit out of that. So that's going to help you athletically, but it's also going to help you to be a little bit more resilient so that you don't acquire the shin splints and other chronic conditions like Achilles tendonitis or calf strains, that type of stuff, quite as easily. Again, these exercises, we look for each of them being around 2 sets of 15. as your goal. And then, if you can get up to that level and you're sort of functioning, continue to train like that, maybe about 3 or 4 times a week, then if you're still getting pain, you're definitely going to want to go and get checked out. Okay, so yeah, those are some things you can try right off the bat for some of those lower leg conditions. All right, thanks a lot.